Greetings, amigo. Chef Billy Joe Wilson from Bill and Ted's Excellent Care. You know, the holidays are upon us. Some of us have last-minute get-togethers. Maybe we're planning a New Year's Eve bash and want to have a quick and easy recipe to kind of help you go along. Well, I'm going to show you all how to make a very, very gorgeous, delicate, quick and easy recipe. It's going to call the Caprese Salad. Now, I'm sure you've probably seen this done a million times, but I'm going to show you a little bit of shortcuts. I'm going to show you a way to get a great flavor, quick amount of time, and just a way to really set this apart from everything else that you've seen. So your basic ingredients are going to be a fully proof bread loaf. Now you can buy a frozen bread dough from Target, H-E-B, one of the places like that. This is just a basic French baguette, totally works out just fine. Now you'll want to defrost this in the refrigerator overnight. Cover it with some oil and some plastic so it doesn't dry out. Or if you have the time, pull it out to room temperature for about 3 hours. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And I'm going to show you how to make this simple bread. Fantastic, great flavors. Go with a great fresh salad for the new year. And it's real easy. Y'all can do it. If I can do it, you guys can do it. And that says a lot, because some days I just can't get it together. So you want to start with your proof loaf. You want to grab an egg wash. Now, egg wash is simply just an egg, beat it around with a fork, get a nice consistency, nice liquid egg, like you're getting ready to scramble it. You want to brush that all the way across the loaf. Make sure you cover it good. You kind of want a heavy coat, and I know it sounds funny, not too heavy, because it'll over brown. But this is really what gives you that nice golden flavor, that golden color on top of the bread loaf. All right, we got that nice and coated. Next, we want to take a sharp knife or a razor blade. Now be careful with knives, obviously, don't want you to cut yourself. Then you want to score it. Make 3, 4, maybe even 5 just nice little abrasions in there. That's going to come open. Then you want to brush that with just a little bit more egg wash. Let that fill in. This is going to give your bread a great look, a nice texture. The next thing you want to do is grab a blend of Italian seasoning, kosher salt, and grated Parmesan cheese. This is really going to make this bread come alive. This is what they call artisan bread. And for, but a lot of you guys didn't know you can do this. Now, it's easy, it's quick, it's simple, it really livens up this bread. Now, I like to put a little bit of pepper flake on it for me, but I like it a little spicier. So you do that depending on your guest, but that's another quick and easy way to really just bring a homemade bread to life to really make this dish. So you're going to pop this in the oven for 25 to 35 minutes till it's a nice golden brown. You're going to let it cool. As you're letting the bread cool, you'll want to go ahead and grab your other ingredients. Now you're going to need some fresh tomatoes. I'm choosing Romas. They're real common, real easy to find. They have a great flavor. Heirloom tomatoes are another great choice. When I'm looking for tomatoes, what I'm looking for is a tomato that's a little firmer. When you get ready to slice that, that's going to hold the flavors in, and when you're going to add the spices on it a little bit later, it'll macerate it and really bring the flavor of the tomato out. Nice and red, no bruises. You're going to need some fresh mozzarella cheese, and what I mean by fresh, not the stuff in a bag. It normally comes in the liquid. This is the stuff you're looking for. I grabbed a pre-sliced one because it's a lot, like I said, save time. If you can save yourself some time and not take away from the quality, I say do it. You're not going to spend that much more, and it's really going to save you some time. You need some fresh basil. Now, fresh, what I mean, you want to see a nice green leaf basil. The dry spices just really won't work on this dish, but it's really going to give it a nice balance when it hits that tomato and mozzarella. You're going to need a blend of 2-to-1 kosher salt and black pepper. And you're going to need some minced garlic. You can use this. You don't even have to put this on there. I love garlic. I'm going to put it on there. Really gives it a nice little snap at the end of the dish. Obviously, you're going to need something to plate it on. Get it ready to go. Like I said, this is so quick and easy to reproduce. If you got 20 people, this is going to be nothing to come together for you. Now, we already have our bread prepped here. We threw a nice little bit of shredded mozz on it once we cut it on a bias so we could have our ready to go for you guys. What you want to simply do is start putting that on your plate. However funky, however neat, however pretentious you want to do this, so quick and easy. I mean, this you do this salad right, people are going to ask for your recipe and you're going to laugh. It's like, really, this, you don't need a recipe for this. All right, once you have your toast points laid down on the plate, your serving dish, you want to take the sliced tomatoes. I say layer at least 2, 3 down. You want to plate those up along the toast points. You kind of see where it's meeting in the middle. That's going to be great to get with the balsamic reduction we're going to add here in a little bit. See how pretty those tomatoes are? Alright. We got our tomatoes on there. Next we want to take the basil. Just whole leaves of basil. Start laying those down. Kind of the same way you did the tomatoes. You don't want to put a whole lot on there because obviously it'll kind of overwhelm what you're wanting to do. But kind of maybe 1 per loaf. There we go. We got that laying down. And here comes the beauty. Mozzarella cheese. Gotta be fresh. Has to be fresh. Otherwise it just doesn't have the same flavor. It doesn't have that same pop, that appeal that you're looking for. Alright. We got our mozzarella cheese on there. Here's our minced garlic. Like I said, you can totally leave this off. I say add it. I'm a garlic fan though. I'm surprised my wife wants to kiss me sometimes. Like if I'm smelling like garlic and onions. Thank goodness I cook well, or she probably would. Alright, now we got some olive oil. I have a 70-30 blend olive oil to canola oil here. That way it just doesn't get too thick. You just want to nicely drizzle that across. Get it on the toast points. Get it on the mozzarella. Don't be shy with it. Alright. Now, here's the magic of all this dish. The balsamic reduction. You can buy a balsamic vinaigrette. You can buy a pre-made reduction at most retail stores, places that tend to sell organic products. This is my recipe, and I'm sorry, but I can't share it because I love this recipe just a little too much. Our salt and pepper mix. I'm going to slightly just put that on. You want the salt to hit the tomatoes, to hit the basil, to hit the mozzarella. And what's going to happen is you're letting this sit. The kosher salt is going to start to macerate the tomatoes, which is going to bring the flavor from the basil, which is going to seep up into the mozzarella. You got that kiss of garlic. And here comes the magic. Magic of all magic, our balsamic reduction. You want to just let that just breathe. Just let it flow. I mean, oh my God. This is gorgeous. I wasn't hungry till I did this. A kiss of love. A party dish ready to go. Quick and easy. Now this is a dish that you can do yourself. If you need us to help out with any of the main dishes, maybe a Don, a Popeye, or spaghetti and meatballs, feel free to give us a call at 512-945-4407. We appreciate you guys so much. We're going to be doing these as much as possible. Let us know how we can be excellent for you. Be sure to check us out online at BillandTed'sExcellentCatering.com. Once again, Happy New Year, and we'll see you guys in 2012.